Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special solo episode of Nonprofit Nation. I'm your host, Julia Campbell. Today is Giving Tuesday. If you don't know, Giving Tuesday was created in 2012, celebrating its 10th year anniversary today, as a simple idea, a day that encourages people to do good. Over the past 10 years, this idea has grown into a global movement that inspires hundreds of millions of people to give, collaborate, and celebrate generosity year round. Now, some facts about Giving Tuesday. The movement continues to grow in year-over-year donation volume, reach, and impact, driving increased donations and behavior change. In 2021, an estimated $2.7 billion were donated in 24 hours in the US alone, a 9% increase over the prior year, and a 37% increase from pre-pandemic levels. On November 30th, 2021, Giving Tuesday last year, 35 million adults participated by offering gifts of time, voice, skills, goods, and money, as well as countless acts of kindness inspired by the movement. There are official Giving Tuesday national movements in 80 countries, led by a global network of passionate entrepreneurial leaders. At a grassroots level, people and organizations participate in Giving Tuesday in every single country in the world. Now, we know that people are inspired to give on Giving Tuesday. 84% of those aware of this holiday report that Giving Tuesday inspired them to be more giving. And a Horizon Media study reported that 52% said that they want to donate on this day because it allows them to be a part of a bigger group of people doing good. And as they write on their website, givingtuesday.org, Giving Tuesday is an opportunity for people around the world to use their individual power of generosity to remain connected and support their communities. It's not just one day. This is a global social movement that's working every day to fuel more generosity in service to building a more just and equitable world. Now, if you've never participated, there's no official registration to participate in this global day of giving back. So everyone, registered charities or otherwise, are all welcome and encouraged to dive in however they choose. Now, we know that 76% of 18 to 34-year-olds who are aware of Giving Tuesday do participate in some way, either giving of their time or money or taking an advocacy action. And best of all, 82% of nonprofits take this opportunity to experiment with something new. So no matter how you're planning on participating today, you can simply direct your supporters to your website, to a landing page, or to your social channels. And if you're fundraising for Giving Tuesday, you can use any donation platform you like. You do not have to use Facebook charitable giving tools. Most organizations use their website's donate button, crowdfunding campaigns, or peer-to-peer tools of their choosing. Now, here are some ways to promote your Giving Tuesday campaign and to drive even more donations. Try sharing a story that represents how this year has been different. Now, we can't shy away from discussing how the global pandemic, the current economic climate, and political decisions continually affect the people that we serve and the causes that we stand for. So have your executive director or have someone else, or maybe you just jump on Facebook or Instagram Live and share a firsthand perspective of how your organization has changed, adapted, and pivoted, the dreaded word, during a year where the only predictable thing was unpredictability. And you can also celebrate your wins and accomplishments despite the odds. Everyone loves a happy story. Share a unique anecdote about a challenge that you faced this year. So, what was especially challenging this year? What was something that you faced that maybe other organizations did not, or something you faced that many people that are stakeholders to you, supporters, might not know about? Tell a story of how your clients and your mission were affected uniquely by COVID-19 or by job losses or by specific local issues. What can we do about this as donors? Why is this important to address? Why is this timely, urgent, and relevant? Share a success story or a success story in progress. Now, of course, your story doesn't have to be wrapped in a bow, but is there a small win that you can share in the form of a story? Another story idea is to tell a story from the staff perspective. Now, we know staff members, probably including you, are stretched to the max, working from home, coming into the office, navigating a changing landscape. And one of the key missions of Giving Tuesday is to showcase the vital, important work of the sector and the people who work in it. So tell the stories of the fabulous people in your organization who make the magic happen. What are they most proud of this year? What's challenged them the most? What are they looking forward to next year? What are their stories? So these can be on Zoom or via Instagram stories. I mean, the key is authenticity, not polish. Tell the story of a donor. Highlight the people who continued to support you this year, even though they may have been experiencing economic hardship. No plain corporate logos, please. Even just a quote with a graphic and a photo can be powerful, highlighting your donors or sponsors. Tell the story of a partner, a collaborator. Who are the unsung heroes that you work with to make your mission possible? What kinds of services do you provide to them? How do you collaborate? In what way do they make your work possible? You can also ask your community what your mission means to them. Now, the Night Ministry is an organization in Chicago that provides healthcare outreach, spiritual care, and social services to adults and youth who struggle with homelessness, poverty, and loneliness. Last year for Giving Tuesday, they asked their community what home means to them. In a video that I will put into the show notes, former clients Rich and Amber share their thoughts on home, and they tell us how they feel that the Night Ministry creates a sense of home. You can actually see their videos from this particular campaign at thenightministry.org/what is home. So go to thenightministry.org. You'll be able to find those videos. Some other tips for communicating today. My number one Giving Tuesday communication tip: don't say today is Giving Tuesday. Everyone says that. What's going to grab attention? Make it cause specific and make it focused on your donors. So yeah, sure, Giving Tuesday will be getting a lot of media attention and social media mentions, but your donors don't give simply because it's Tuesday. They give because you asked them. I also want you to communicate more than you think. You are not annoying your donors. Email at least one more time. You can go to givingtuesday.org to get free email templates. Post on social media a few more times than you think you need to. I promise you are not annoying your donors. With the horrific and really low levels of organic reach, they're pretty horrifying these days. With the algorithms what they are and with open rates what they are, I can guarantee that a small fraction of your donors are seeing it once and a tiny fraction are going to see it twice. And if they see it on social media and see it in an email, all the better. So communicate more than you think today. I also want you to use LinkedIn strategically. So I just found out that LinkedIn is helping organizations raise awareness this Giving Tuesday with a total of $1 million in ad grants. So if your nonprofit is based in the US, you might be eligible to apply to receive free LinkedIn ads. So you want to go to nonprofit.linkedin.com/Giving Tuesday. And to participate, you want to follow these 3 steps. Post on LinkedIn from your nonprofit's official company page today, November 29th, Giving Tuesday, using the hashtags #DonateAwareness, #GivingTuesday, and #contest in the post text. Don't forget to invite your employees, other supporters to interact with your post by liking, sharing, and commenting on it. Step 2, submit your application. Now, the application is accessible via nonprofit.linkedin.com/Giving Tuesday until November 30th. But you'll need your Giving Tuesday post link from step 1 to submit as part of your application. And then step 3, LinkedIn will email you by December 31st if your organization is selected to receive a special ad grant. So I actually think that's pretty cool. So why not try it out? In the donor engagement report, 31% of respondents noted that they've posted about Giving Tuesday on LinkedIn in the past. And the report also uncovered that LinkedIn users are most influenced to donate by people in their direct network, friends, family members, colleagues, mentors. So those posts have the potential to reach and inspire new donors. I also encourage you to ask your biggest supporters, including your employees, your volunteers, your board members, to post about your nonprofit on LinkedIn or otherwise today. So to make it easy for them, consider giving them a prompt like sharing their most meaningful memory involving your organization. Now, if you are posting on LinkedIn, you want to use the hashtags Donate Awareness and Giving Tuesday. And, no matter where you're posting, every post about your nonprofit helps to spread awareness, helps you spread the word. So to learn more, once again, go to nonprofit.linkedin.com/Giving Tuesday. Now, in terms of Facebook's discontinued profile frames, but your supporters can still use the official I Gave badge to show their support on Giving Tuesday. So you can access these badges and stickers on any app that uses stickers. So that's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Stories, Reels, Snapchat. Just search at Giving Tuesday, and you can find all the Giving Tuesday animated GIFs you can handle at Giphy.com. Also, Facebook is matching monthly donations through the end of the year. Now, you can actually use this match during giving season. Now, Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, has decided that giving season is a 6-week period where Meta may match eligible donations to eligible nonprofits on Facebook. And Meta will match up to $7 million of eligible donations, which is really, to me, a drop in the bucket. But that's okay. It's better than nothing. So if you sign up, or if anyone in your supporter network signs up to be a monthly donor to you on Facebook during giving season, then Meta may match this donation after the second donation made on that recurring agreement. Now, this can be a little bit complicated. So you want to Google giving season at Meta, and you're going to come to the page with all of the specifics on this. Meta will match up to $7 million, set up recurring donations to an eligible nonprofit between November 15th, December 31st. After a second donation is made, Meta may match your donation. Limit of 1 recurring donation up to $100. Limit of $20,000 per donor across all nonprofits, and limit of $100,000 in match funds received by Meta per nonprofit. Very, very complicated. It's okay. I will post the link in the show notes. But if you want more information, I would just Google about giving season at Meta, and you will show up onto the website, and it will give you all of those, all that information. But just don't worry about the Facebook match today. I mean, really, people get so hung up on this $7 million, which is nothing really in the big scheme of things in terms of what Facebook could give away. So I would focus much more on just raising money. Don't focus on this match. Also, there's another match that I wanted to highlight here. I wanted to be fully transparent and share with you all the details. Global Giving is giving away $1.2 million on Giving Tuesday. If you just go to globalgiving.org, you're going to find out the details there. And an organization called Donate Stock is matching up to $100,000. So To get more information on that, just go to donatestock.com. At the end of the day, I want to encourage you not to compare yourself. So, some organizations have been preparing fundraising campaigns for weeks now. Some organizations run a Giving Tuesday campaign every year, and some have really big marketing and fundraising budgets. So don't compare yourself and don't get discouraged if you're a small nonprofit. And often being smaller means you can be more nimble, create content on the fly without going through an arduous committee process. And no matter how you tell your story on Giving Tuesday, make sure it catches the eye, piques curiosity, and gets people to take action if that's what you want. For many, many more examples and templates and guidebooks, go to givingtuesday.org. They have tons of free resources and examples from nonprofits, small and large. I encourage you to experiment, to have fun. I encourage you to communicate more than you think you need to. And if you're not running a campaign today, sit back, relax, enjoy the day. Make sure that you give of your time, your voice, your energy. Give what you want, do what you want on Giving Tuesday. It's really your holiday. If you want to connect with me, I will be in the Facebook group, the Giving Tuesday Learning Lab. I'll be really active in there. If you've got lots of questions, I'll be on Facebook most of the day. So good luck. And I know you've got this one, and I can't wait to hear about your results. Okay, until next time, this is Nonprofit Nation. Julia Campbell signing off, and have a fantastic day.